What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, April 20th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Fox News Channel announced Wednesday that Bill O'Reilly, who has worked with the cable network since its inception in 1996, won't return to its top-rated show. The company said in a one-sentence statement, after a thorough and careful review of the allegations, the company and Bill O'Reilly have agreed that Bill O'Reilly will not be returning to the Fox News Channel. Tucker Carlson will fill O'Reilly's 8 p.m. Eastern Time slot, moving up to 1 hour starting Monday. Fox's panel show The Five, which switched to 8 p.m. from its 5 p.m. position. Five-member Eric Bolling will debut at 5 p.m. The other primetime hosts remain Martha McCallum at 7 p.m. and Sean Hannity at 10 p.m. O'Reilly joined the network in October 1996 as the host of The O'Reilly Report, which was renamed The O'Reilly Factor a few months later. Since April 11th, the host has been on a vacation in Italy, where he shook Pope Francis' hand on Wednesday. 8 days earlier, the New York Times disclosed O'Reilly and 21st Century Fox had settled sexual harassment complaints against him for $13 million. O'Reilly, who made $18 million per year at Fox, denied the merits of the claims, according to 21st Century Fox. O'Reilly earlier said that the settlements, quote, put to rest any controversies to spare my children. O'Reilly said in a statement, it is tremendously disheartening that we parted ways due to completely unfounded claims, but this is the unfortunate reality many of us in the public eye must live with today. I will always look back on my time at Fox with great pride in the unprecedented success we achieved, and with my deepest gratitude to all my dedicated viewers, I wish only the best for Fox News Channel. O'Reilly, who learned of his employer's decision while awaiting a flight back to the United States, did not participate in the discussions with the Murdoch family, which controls Fox and 21st Century Fox. Rupert Murdoch and his sons Lachlan and James wrote a letter to employees saying the decision, quotes, follows an extensive review done in collaboration with outside counsel. The letter, which was obtained by CNN, stated, by rating standards, Bill O'Reilly is one of the most accomplished TV personalities in the history of cable network. In fact, his success by any measure is indisputable. Fox News has demonstrated again and again the strength of its talent bench. We have full confidence that the network will continue to be a powerhouse in cable network. And also conclude by saying, lastly and most importantly, we want to underscore our consistent commitment to fostering a work environment built on the values of trust and respect. Since the New York Times report, major advertisers abandoned O'Reilly's nightly program. His viewership went up after the Times story broke to 3.77 million last week from 3.31 million the previous week, according to the data from the Nielsen Company. Last week, radio host and psychotherapist Wendy Walsh said that she was denied a promised opportunity to work as a Fox News contributor after she rejected O'Reilly's sexual advances. In 2000, his show passed Larry King Live on CNN to become the #1 cable news program in the United States. O'Reilly previously worked as a national news correspondent for ABC and CBS. He was the host of the syndicated Inside Edition from 1989 to 1995 and left to pursue a master's degree at Harvard University. 9 months ago, Fox News founder Roger Ailes was forced out as chairman after a sexual harassment lawsuit by former host Gretchen Carlson and allegations to several women. Ailes has denied the charges. In January, another highly rated host, Megyn Kelly, departed to join NBC. Tucker Carlson moved from 7 p.m. to Kelly's 9 p.m. slot. In September, Greta Van Susteren, the anchor of Fox News on the record since 2002, abruptly left the cable news channel she had originally held the 7 p.m. slots. Josh Brolin showed off his makeover to portray time-traveling mutant Cable in Deadpool 2. The action captioned one behind-the-scenes photo Tuesday as he gets makeup and prosthetics for the role. You know, just meditating, #Deadpool 2, #CrossFophobia rocks. Brolin captioned the second image with his face covered by a mask. "Oh, you thought the other one was gnarly? Ha." Brolin was announced for the cable role after Michael Shannon was reportedly to be Fox's top choice to portray the X-Men character in March. Stranger Things star David Harbour was also on the studio's shortlist. Cable is the second Marvel Comics character for Brolin. He portrayed the villainous Thanos in Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is separated from Fox's X-Men series of films. This character, also known as Nathan Summers, hails from the future and is the adult son of X-Men character Cyclops. He is often paired with Deadpool in the Marvel Comics, as the duo shares a 50-issue series together. Deadpool 2, starring Ryan Reynolds and directed by John Wick Helmer, David Leitch, is set to begin production in June in Vancouver. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales released a new trailer Tuesday featuring returning star Keira Knightley. The international trailer gives a brief glimpse of the 32-year-old British actress as Elizabeth Swann, in addition to showing Johnny Depp and Javier Bardem as Jack Sparrow and Captain Salazar, respectively. Knightley played Elizabeth in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, The Curse of the Black Pearl 2003, and the sequels Dead Man's Chest 2006 and At World's End in 2007. She has since starred in the films Atonement, Anna Karenina, and The Imitation Game. Orlando Bloom will also return in Dead Men Tell No Tales as Will Turner, who married Elizabeth at World's End. The 40-year-old actor co-starred with Knightley in the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Penelope Cruz replaced Knightley as the female lead in the 4th and most recent Pirates of the Caribbean movie, On Stranger Tides, in 2011. Knightley told Digital Spy in 2014 that she wasn't planning on revisiting the series. She says, "It was an amazing point in my life, but it was a good 5-year chunk. It was incredible, but I can't really imagine going back to it." Dead Men Tell No Tales opens in theaters May 26. Knightley will also star in The Aftermath with Alexander Skarsgård and The Nutcracker and the Four Realms with Mackenzie Foy. British actress Rosamund Pike will portray war reporter Marie Colvin in a forthcoming film. The 38-year-old star will portray Colvin, the late American journalist who worked for the British newspaper The Sunday Times, in a new biopic for Thunder Road Pictures, Variety reports. Colvin reported on major conflicts in countries across the world, including in Sri Lanka, where she lost sight in her left eye in 2001. The reporter, who wore an eye patch after the injury, died in a rocket attack in 2012 while reporting on the siege of Homs in Syria. Cartel Land director Matthew Hyman will helm the film, with Erica Lee as executive producer and Basil Iwankick of Thunder Road Pictures and Marissa McMahon from Kamala Films as producers. Deadline reported production will begin in Britain and in the Middle East in October. Pike is best known for playing Miranda Frost in the James Bond movie Die Another Day and has since appeared in Jack Reacher and Gone Girl. She will also star in Hostiles with Christian Bale and High Wire Act with John Hamm. The teaser trailer for Fox's upcoming spy sequel, Kingsman: The Golden Circle, features a number of new scenes and images shown in quick succession. The 50-second lightning-fast clip, when slowed down, offers the first looks at star Taron Egerton as main character Eggsy, along with new franchise stars Julianne Moore as an entrepreneur named Poppy, and Channing Tatum, who will appear as a secret agent from the United States. Much slower versions of the teaser released by fans on social media also revealed that the footage contains a hidden message reading a proper spy movie. Other scenes includes a minigun being used on top of a car, a pair of robotic dogs, and a shot of Eggsy using a rocket launcher. The synopsis reads, when their headquarters are destroyed and the world is held hostage, their journey leads them to the discovery of an allied spy organization in the U.S. called Statesman, dating back to the day they were both founded. It also continues by saying, in a new adventure that tests their agents' strength and wits to the limit, these two elite secret organizations bands together to defeat a ruthless common enemy in order to save the world, something that's becoming a bit of a habit for Eggsy. Directed by Matthew Vaughn, the star-studded cast also includes Mark Strong, Halle Berry, Jeff Bridges, a returning Colin Firth, and Sir Elton John. Kingsman: The Golden Circle arrives in theaters September 29th. Oscar winner Julia Roberts has been named People magazine's World's Most Beautiful Woman for a record-setting 5th time. The actress explained in People's upcoming 20th annual World's Most Beautiful double issue that's set to hit newsstands on Friday, "I am very flattered." The 49-year-old had previously claimed the title of Most Beautiful in 1991, 2000, 2005, and 2010. Roberts' fifth appearance puts her ahead of her friend George Clooney, who has been named People's Sexiest Man Alive twice. She joked, "I'm going to mention that in my Christmas card to the Clooneys this year." Other women featured in the world's most beautiful issue include Viola Davis, Taraji P. Henson, Chrissy Metz, Mandy Moore, Emma Watson, Oprah Winfrey, and Carrie Underwood. Sofia Vergara has joined the voice cast of Sony's upcoming animated comedy The Emoji Movie. The Modern Family star wrote on Instagram Tuesday, excited to be Flamenco Dancer in @Emoji Movie, alongside a photo of herself standing next to her animated character, who is seen donning a red and black dress along with the rose in her mouth. The Emoji Movie marks the latest animated film Vergara has lent her voice to, after starring in The Smurfs and Happy Feet 2. Vergara joins the cast that includes TJ Miller as Gene, an emoji who can show multiple expressions, Elena Glazer as Jailbreak, a code breaker emoji, James Corden as High Five, a hand emoji, Stephen Wright as Mel May, Gene's dad, Jennifer Coolidge as Mary May, Maya Rudolph as Smiler, a smiley emoji, and Patrick Stewart as Poop emoji. Directed by Tony Leondis, the Emoji Movie arrives in theaters July 28th. Angelina Jolie says her late mom inspired her campaign with Guerlain. The 41-year-old actress said in the May issue of Marie Claire that she agreed to serve as the face of Mon Guerlain perfume to honor late mom Marceline Bertrand. She shared, "It was a brand my mother loved, so I knew it from my childhood. It spoke to her, as it does to me, of beauty, history, and quality. One of the oldest perfume houses in the world from France, a country I love and feel connected to." Bertrand was married to Jolie's father, John Voight, from 1971 to 1980, and later appeared in the films Looking to Get Out and The Man Who Loved Women. She died at the age of 56 in 2007 after a long battle with cancer. Jolie said she was a very natural woman who never spoiled herself, never wore makeup, and wore modest jewelry, but she always had a few special items for which she wanted to feel like a lady. One of those, and I remember it because it seemed so elegant, was her Guerlain powder. Jolie was announced as the new face of Guerlain in January and stripped down in her first Mon Guerlain ad the next month. The ad plays on the idea of the perfume as an invisible tattoo. The company wrote on Instagram, "Notes of a Woman reimagines the story of the creation of the fragrance for women who embody modern femininity, who embrace all that life brings and all sides of themselves. Hashtag Mon Guerlain." Star Wars co-stars Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford reunited for a new photo that features the actors smiling together. Hamill captioned the image on Twitter Tuesday, #Harrison pointing, in reference to how both men are pointing to each other in the photo. Hamill and Ford famously portrayed Luke Skywalker and Han Solo in the original Star Wars trilogy, were in each other's company recently during Star Wars Celebration in Orlando. Ford appeared with Hamill during a star-studded panel celebrating the 40th anniversary of Star Wars A New Hope, which opened in theaters in May of 1977. Despite both stars returning to The Force Awakens, their characters never crossed paths in the film, as Luke Skywalker only appears at the end after Han Solo has met his end at the hands of Kylo Ren. Drew Scott and fiancée Linda Phan have landed their own Property Brothers spinoff. A 38-year-old television personality and Phan will renovate their first home together on the new HGTV series Property Brothers at Home, Drew's Honeymoon House, according to E! News. HGTV Senior Vice President of Original Programming and Production John Feld said, "HGTV fans have followed Drew and Linda's relationship over the years, and we are all more than ready to see them finally seal the deal and move into a new house." He added, "We may not get a wedding invitation, but with Property Brothers at Home, Drew's Honeymoon House, all of us will get a front row seat to the most important renovation and reveal that the guys have ever done." Drew's Honeymoon House will consist of 4 one-hour episodes and premiere in November. The show will see Scott and Phan will work with Scott's twin brother and Property Brothers co-star Jonathan Scott to renovate their home in time to host their wedding rehearsal dinner. Scott told People after getting engaged to Phan, "Jonathan will be hands-on with whatever we do. We'll work together to design the home." Scott, who has starred on Property Brothers since 2011, got engaged to Phan in December after 6 years of dating. The couple celebrated with Jonathan, the twins' elder brother, J.D. Scott, and other families and friends at a surprise engagement party after the proposal. Scott wrote on December 14th, "From the moment I first met Linda, back in 2010, I knew she was special, and last night I became the luckiest man on the planet when she said #I do." Serena Williams is going to be a first-time mom. The 35-year-old tennis pro announced she's pregnant and expecting her first child with fiancé and Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian by sharing a photo of her baby bump Wednesday on Snapchat. 20 weeks, she captioned a picture of herself in a yellow swimsuit. Williams and Ohanian got engaged in December after Ohanian proposed in Rome at the restaurant where they first met. Williams announced the news in a poem in the Reddit I Said Yes forum. She wrote, "At the same time we first met by chance, this time he made it not by chance but by choice. Down on one knee he said 4 words, and I said yes." Williams and Ohanian were all smiles Monday in a new photo on Instagram. The tennis pro shared a photo of her husband-to-be sweeping her off her feet during a trip to the beach. She wrote, "My only regret is not pointing my toes. Sorry, Coach Gary." Williams said at a press conference after her win at the 2017 Australian Open in January that it, quote, "feels good to be engaged." She confessed she and Ohanian have yet to make wedding plans, but had nothing but praise for the entrepreneur. The star said, "He's incredibly a really nice person. I think he definitely treats everyone the same, which is really cool to see. Really, really nice to see." Stranger Things alum Shannon Purser came out as bisexual this week. The 19-year-old actress went public with her sexuality Tuesday on Twitter after facing backlash over a tweet to Riverdale fans. She wrote, "I don't normally do this, but I figured now is as good a time as any to get personal. I've only just recently come out as bisexual to my family and friends. It's something I'm still processing and trying to understand, and I don't like talking about it too much." Purser, who plays Ethel Muggs on Riverdale, came under fire for a since-deleted tweet shipping or supporting a romance between the characters of Betty Cooper and Veronica Lodge, who share a kiss on the CW show's series premiere. Fans accused Purser of queer baiting or teasing homoerotic tensions between characters that is later denied. Purser said, "I'm very, very new to the LGBT community. I have never heard the term queer baiting in my life until today. That being said, I have never wanted to alienate anyone, and my tweets was thoughtless." She continued by saying, "I wasn't referring to all of the Veronica shippers, just the ones who have been particularly cruel to me personally," using a nickname for the fantasy couple of Betty and Veronica. "Either way, it wasn't a wise or kind thing to say, and I'm disappointed in myself. I apologize to those who were hurt." Purser's post came a week after she posted a series of tweets saying she felt anxiety about her sexuality. She wrote on April 11th, "Getting comfortable with your sexuality is a process. It's going to be okay. I wish I'd known that sooner. Either way, I know what it's like to have anxiety about it, especially trying to come to terms with it and my faith. It can be really scary." Purser came to fame as Barb on Stranger Things and has since appeared in 3 episodes of Riverdale. She will appear in the movie Wish Upon with Joey King, and Live at the Party with Melissa McCarthy. Reality star sisters Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian teased a forthcoming Kylie Cosmetics collaboration Tuesday. Jenner and Kardashian went topless and sporting identical looks in a promo for their KKW x Kylie makeup collection. Jenner captioned to the post to her 92 million Instagram followers, "Coming soon at Kylie Cosmetics, #KKW. Jenner launched Kylie Cosmetics in 2016 following the success of her Kylie lip kits. She previously collaborated with sister Khloe Kardashian on the Coco collection by Kylie Cosmetics, a set of lip products. The star announced in November the Coco collection, the first Kylie Cosmetics collaboration. Can't wait for everyone to experience this gorgeous range of lip products created by @Khloe Kardashian. Jenner will also stay busy with her Keeping With the Kardashian spinoff, The Life of Kylie. The new E! series will follow the star as she juggles her personal life, celebrity persona, and cosmetics company. She said in a statement last week, "These past couple of years have been such an incredible journey with the support of fans. This show will allow me to give them a peek inside all the exciting things I'm working on." A posthumous EP of Prince music will be released on Friday, 1 year after his death. The 6 songs on Deliverance were recorded between 2006 and 2008 with frequent collaborator Ian Boxall. Prince died on April 21, 2016 at his Paisley Park compound in the Minneapolis suburb of Chanhassen. Boxall said in a statement, "I believe Deliverance is a timely release with everything going on in the world today and in light of the 1 year anniversary of his passing. I hope when people hear Prince singing these songs, it will bring comfort to many." The title track is available now on iTunes and Apple Music. The 6-track set is available for pre-order on iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon. The physical EP will be released June 2nd. Nine Inch Nails, Jawbreaker, and Queens of the Stone Age headline an impressive list of performers set to take to stage at the 2017 Riot Fest. The lineup, which represents the first wave of performers for the festival, was announced Wednesday and includes acts such as the Wu-Tang Clan, Paramore, New Order, Prophets of Rage, Bad Brains, and a DJ set from the Beastie Boys' Mike D. Other bands and artists include A Day to Remember, Taking Back Sunday, Dirty Heads, Newfound Glory, Action Bronson, Vic Mensa, Say Anything, Mayday Parade, Streetlight Manifesto, Guar, and more. Riot Fest takes place from September 15th to the 17th inside Chicago's Douglas Park. Tickets include 3-day passes and VIP options are on sale now. An additional amount of performers is set to be announced next month. The event is acting as a reunion for Jawbreaker after a 21-year absence from live performances. Riot Fest is currently the only time the band will reunite on stage. And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of April 29th. Number 10, The Chainsmokers with Paris by the Chainsmokers. Number 9, Sam Hunt with Body Like a Back Road. Number 8, Lil Uzi Vert with EXO Tour Life for 3. Number 7, Future with Mask Off. Number 6, Kyle featuring Lil Yachty with I Spy. Number 5, The Chainsmokers and Coldplay with Something Just Like This. Number 4, Harry Styles with Sign of the Times. Number 3, Kendrick Lamar with Humble. Number 2, Bruno Mars with That's What I Like. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of April 29th, Ed Sheeran with Shape of You. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, April 20th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.